Hey everybody, come join us. We're going on a wild burdock hunt. We're looking for a tasty vegetable for the winter. So, we're looking for burdock. Here we are. As you can see, it's a pretty easy plant to spot. It's got these Velcro-like grips. We call this poor man's Velcro. You won't be able to get rid of it. In fact, sometimes I get this in my beard and I just can't get rid of it for days. So now this is a biannual plant, and you'll see that we don't actually want to use this big old rootstock. This is where it's flowered up, and underneath here, the roots are going to be dried up and no good. So what we're going to look for is some smaller ones, some of the first year crop, like this. Nice big tender leaves, but no basal roots or stems sticking straight up. Now, the biggest thing about burdock is making sure you get all the roots. So you want to dig a hole. Sometimes I'll even dig a hole right beside the plant. Instead of digging right on it, I pull the root in. Now I see it's going a little deeper than that, so I'm gonna get going a little deeper. Ooh. See how I'm pulling this burdock into my hole? Oh. Ha! Look at that! And we didn't even get it all. See, we broke it off a little ways down. So the best idea with doing these roots, dig a hole beside it, pull it into the hole. As well as you can get it after the rain, it comes up a lot easier, like so. Before I put this in my bucket, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit. So they're gonna pop off these leaves. What I'm looking for is this root. These leaves here are edible, but at this time of the year, they're kind of gnarly, but they do make a good green. So we can't eat them in the early spring. Clean it up like so. And I might just take the back side of my knife, clean off a little bit of this dirt, so I don't have to do as much when I get home. Come along now, we gotta find some more.
Prairie skin, if highways are wrinkles, I'll travel your body and homestead my life at the corners of your eyes with the sun that I have a love affair. Let the mountain cloud arrest me there. She lay in her prairie dress. Now my eyes have made my words way back.
Another view. Well, you'll see that this root here is all wimpy and withered. Not much medicine left in that. No, no, no. So in the early spring, these leaves are actually quite edible and quite tasty, especially the stalks here. Now at this time of year, in the fall, there's really not much to them. They're kind of papery. There's not much we can get out of that. It's not a bad taste though. Still got some flavor. Better steamed. There's a nice steamed green. A little bit fiery though right now. Now that we've dug up some of these beautiful roots, we're gonna make some medicine with these. First off, we gotta wash them off, and then we're gonna cut them into slices the right size that we can dry them out. Anything over a 1/4 inch, like so, is not gonna dry properly. So we might slice them this way, or cut them in long strips after we've washed and cleaned them. That way they dry. All right, now that we've harvested these, we can either use them as medicine and dry them or make a tincture with them, or we can eat them as food. Now they're quite tasty. Got a little piece here I'll nibble on. It's great fresh, but it's also really nice as a steamed green, or steamed vegetable. Put it in, steam it, or we put it in roots like carrots and potatoes and cook it up that way. Quite yummy. Roasted vegetables, or just fresh. Now that we got the burdock harvested, what are we going to do with it? I mean, why do we even have this stuff? Like, why? What are we looking for? Well, as you may know, this is a potent medicine. In fact, this is a people plant, and all the people plants like this that follow us around wherever we go, they usually have potent medicine in them. In fact, this one came from Europe, just like me. Traveled here, and generations later, it's everywhere in this country.
Way we work our days away. Oh, work the day away. Away we work our lives away. I wasn't inspired, so I went for a drive to once again see the land that I left
Seeing as I don't have water and I know that dirt helps you grow, I'll just clean it up a little bit with the knife here. Slice off a few of these fresh pieces. Try that on. What do you think? Pretty good, hey? Now, why do we want this plant? Burdock's been with us for a long time and has a real long history of being used as medicine. In fact, this is one of the first medicines that we used as Western civilization coming over from the old world to here in North America. This is a blood alterative. It's cleansing to the blood and the liver and the skin and the kidneys. In fact, an all-around gentle cleanser. So this will be helpful in working with psoriasis, eczema, any kind of skin sores. We can wash and make washes with it, but also we take it internally for helping cleanse the blood and get the liver functioning properly, which is why it works on the skin. So burdock has not only been used digestively and for the liver, but it's also been used to help combat inflammation in the body. So as well as to pull out heavy toxins in the digestive tract. So eating this regularly is a gentle tonic to help tone all the internal organs. So burdock, although it grows everywhere around and we see it all over, most of us don't use it. Most of us don't pick it. Most of us don't know why it's here. I believe it's here to help us to be more healthy, vibrant, and upgrade our lives. So if you find burdock, you better get out and eat some. It's gonna save you maybe one day. So I've harvested some of these seeds, and the seeds are an old folk remedy, often used for skin sores, smallpox, joint inflammation, jaundice, all this kind of stuff. You can either make a tea or a tincture out of them. So I'm planning on making a little tincture with these seeds, and I might just do some as a tea. Although as we go along here, I'll be munching them the whole way along. Burdock is said on the emotional and mental level to help us break down deep, complex issues, giving us momentum and drive to move forward on our projects. So maybe if we consume burdock, we'll have the vigor and the drive to do anything. The world will be your right. Whoa! Now that's a real medicine. Thanks for watching the video. If you want to find out more information, just check the links below or push the subscribe button and you'll find out way more about what it is that we do. We hope to share as much about herbal information as we can, so comment, let us know, give us more information on what you want to see next. Have an awesome day. Now that is a tonic food.